y'all? It's Jay Calderon, Stand Clear Entertainment, and we're about to get into this week's boxing talk. We're going to start off the year with a couple of matches that are being considered and being put together by HBO. First, I'm thinking about the fight between Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, the flyweight king of 112 pounds, looking to possibly fight former world champion from Mexico, Giovani Segura. Now, Segura hasn't fought in over a year, and this guy is 35 years old and past his prime. On paper, it looks like a good matchup. Well, we all know that Segura is not the same fighter that he once was. This is a fight where Gonzalez could definitely thrive in and systematically break his opponent down the way he broke down Brian Valeria. Now, Segura is definitely one of the hardest punchers at 112 pounds, and he's possibly still, at this point in time in his career, one of the top 10 flyweights in the division. But I don't think he has that much left in the tank. It's a fight that we're going to see if he's able to pull that warrior spirit that he has, because he comes to fight. He comes to bring it, and he's going to make it entertaining for the first few rounds. But I see Gonzalez taking control of the fight and just stopping him possibly within the 7th or 8th round of that fight. Now, another fight that's being targeted in March as well is a fight that I'm very interested in between Golden Boy and top-ranked fighters, which is Sadam Ali versus Jessie Vargas. Now, this fight between these two young fighters is a good matchup. It's a matchup that could be possibly made for the WBO welterweight crown that Tim Bradley has right now in his possession, but could be stripped of that title, and it could become vacant for this fight right here. Now, these two guys are very good, tough fighters. I mean, Vargas is a tough Mexican fighter that likes to bring it. He has decent skills, and he's not that much of a big puncher, but he definitely comes to fight. And now, I say that Sadam Ali is the quicker fighter with better hand speed and also a little bit more punching power. And I think Sadam Ali could really thrive in this fight. But it's a tough fight. It's not a walk in the park because Vargas is going to definitely take it to him. It's a very good, entertaining fight, and it's a fight that could catapult both of these guys into the mixture of the welterweight division of 147 pounds. You know, if they become the world champion in that division, it definitely puts them into the mix of the division. Now, also, in February, a few weeks earlier, before those fights are being targeted to take place, there's a fight that is going to be a doubleheader on HBO, and that's Felix Verdejo, the Puerto Rican young star that's a prospect in the lightweight division that's looking to take on a guy that's another prospect that's undefeated, 22-0, but this guy has fought 20 of his 22 fights in his native country of Brazil. This guy's name is William Silva. William Silva does not have any notable wins on his resume. This is a guy that they're just pulling out of the woodwork to face Verdejo. I mean, it's time to step this guy up with some good, solid competition. I want to see him in there with the Raymond Beltrans. I want to see him in there with the Hank Lundys. Those type of fighters I want to see Felix Verdejo face. I mean, Felix Verdejo is a sensational young man that's coming up in the rankings. He has all the tools in the toolbox, and he's just going to blow this guy away very easily. I don't expect anything from this guy, Silva, from Brazil. It's just a pretty record to put on the resume and make Verdejo look spectacular once again, like he knocked out his last opponent that was a Brazilian hairdresser. It's time for him to step up and fight these other good fighters that are out there in the lightweight division and really show what he's capable of doing. Now, also on that card, that main event that they're looking to make is a definite fight between Terence Crawford, one of the top fighters in the world today, against Hank Lundley, a guy that I believe should be fighting Verdejo instead of Crawford. Hank Lundley is a tough Philadelphia fighter. This guy has decent hand speed, but he doesn't have that much punching power. He also comes to fight. He has that tough Philadelphia spirit, but he's no match and shouldn't be in the ring at this stage right now against a guy like Crawford. This is a fight beneath Crawford. Crawford needs to be fighting guys. I know that the Mauricio Herrera fight is a fight that I would have loved to see right now at this stage, but I heard that he turned the fight down. Also, Victor Postal is a fight that we've been waiting for to happen ever since Postal defeated Lucas Matisse. Now, I think that fight is definitely going to happen in 2016, but Bob Arum's looking to marinate it. I heard that the Victor Postal team didn't want to go straight into the Crawford fight, and they're looking to take that fight on later on in the year of 2016, which is fine. An also fight that I was looking for was the Ruslan Provodnikov fight, which I heard also turned down Terence Crawford. So I understand where Crawford's position is right now. The guy has to stay busy. The guy has to keep on fighting. Understandable. But if this guy is going to become the #1 pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, which I believe he will by the ending of 2016 or perhaps by 2017 early, you know, he has to fight those big fights like the Victor Postal fight and also tough fights like the Ruslan Provodnikov and guys like Mauricio Herrera. I think he should be fighting those guys right now, not Hank Lundy. I think he's going to be able to tear Hank Lundy up like he tore up his last two opponents with just ease. You know, I don't see any real competitiveness from Hank Lundy. Hank Lundy, he's going to come to bring it, but he's going to be beaten down. Guaranteed. Crawford is one of the best fighters in the world today, and he's definitely on top of that pound-for-pound list, and he's etching closer if he could get those big, significant fights to really put him on the map and be the top dog in that vacant spot right now for pound-for-pound supremacy. But that's my take on what these fights are about to take place on HBO. HBO is trying to put up their cards early in February and in March, and we have to wait and see how those fights play out. But I would like to thank everybody that has supported me over last year and into the new year. And we look to get better and better and improve. Keep subscribing to that YouTube channel. Hit that red button, J Calderon Boxing Talk. Also follow me on Instagram and definitely join that Facebook boxing group page. I'm J Calderon, Stand Clear Entertainment. Thanks for your support. Keep watching.